Hello, hello, how are you? This is JilliBling, and I have another project using the Gone Fishing bundle. And then also something fancy just for the frame, which is right for here. So, love the colors on this project. Actually, the designer paper on this project, I just love it. I want to find other things to do with it. And recognize a little bit of new product, that is new ribbon in the annual catalog. And kind of simple on the inside. And can you see the little, first of all, the wavy top, and then a little bit of texture down here, kind of creating waves, which the fish are jumping up out of. So this is today's project. I want to try doing it landscape rather than portrait. So I saw this project on Pinterest and I copied it from Denise Cox. Denise Cox, thank you for sharing. I love it. So here is the paper. I'm going to cut out 2 of these fish, and I think I'm going to have them going in the same direction. See how these are going the same direction? I think if they were facing each other or facing away from each other, it would look a little funny. So that's the plan, to cut 2 of these out. Not that I did that already, but are they cute? Same direction. Okay, so we have that. Paper for stamping on. You know, let me show you this paper. I have to do something good with it. I know there's going to be something, just not quite sure yet. Love this. Keep thinking maybe I could just put a strip of it on the inside, but I don't, something good with all this beautiful paper. Look at these pages. Like, those are cute too. I mean, every page of this. Fishing, wild wheat, pebble path and net. Kind of like a compass. Flies, fly fishing, more fish. But isn't that nice? The colors are so manly, but still, I just love it. Ooh, look at that. So, I guess another project will be coming soon because I love the paper. I was about to just put this over there and it's like, nope, touch it once, do it right the first time. Okay. There we go. What else do we have here? Here's this. Here's a sample. So I will be using Twisted Rope embossing folder. And that when it's a repetitive pattern, a directional pattern, I like to use the little black line here at the bottom to line it up. So let me run that through. See, we're collecting pieces already. This is for the waves, and there's a long die for that. And I have it right here. And when you make this card, if you can, put the die in the middle of the paper, and I will put all the paper cut sizes and more photos of each of these cards on my blog, which is JilliBling.com. And I just updated my blog. Brand new, complete refresh. Because I bought JilliBling.com, the name, the domain, it still has the same address, but it's going to look completely different. But I will put pictures on there later today. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. But look at this die. Isn't that fun? How it just creates texture. The top is cut, and then this little bit creates texture. And then we'll just kind of stagger the waves so it looks wavy, like the ocean. And I have a trick if needed, and I think I might need it. Just because I don't want the waves all being the same. Like, see how there's these 2 pieces? I want them to be like a little bit alternating, like more more like that. But we'll work on that in just a minute. Okay, here's pieces that are done. This is for the words, so let's do the words. Let's just do the words. That's where we were. The happy retirement. I'm going to do that in Memento. Right here in the top. Good. And I have a die. So you know about the wave die. Here's the die for the words, the label. And this is from something fancy dies. And then these are to cut out the items we stamp in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to keep this in the upper corner. Okay. Here we go, it's happening. Inside, paper base. Misty Moonlight. I'm so happy this color came back. I love Misty Moonlight. And then this is for the inside. Look at that, we're almost done. Bling for the end. So my little cheat sheet shows, other than this one, these are all the words that are in this stamp set right here. And then two-step stamping, for instance, the bobber. You stamp it in black and then add color with this bold stamp, and that's stamped in real red. Same process here, and we'll stamp these in just a minute. Then this little lure, and then this one. And then the fish, I don't think that he's a lure, because see how all these have like a hole to put your fishing line on? And this one, he's just swimming. He'll be swimming on the inside. Just like these two, jumping up out of there. Then do that again. And then this, which I think looks like the ripples of water, that's this stamp right here. Okay, let's do some stamping. Oh, I'm excited to use these in color dots. I love those. I think any of them would look good on here. Okay, so little stamping. I'll do one of each of these in two fish. So Memento Black. I hear activity going on across the street at the marina, and it was so loud I had to go down to the gate to check what's going on over here. And I think they're cutting trees and like chopping them up. First I heard chainsaws, and I had to look around. Something happening here? No. It's across the street. But it's loud. And two fish. Two fish. Okay, so now let's color them in without coloring them. So that is for the waves. This one is for a lure. And this is lemon lime twist. Okay, done with that one for now. Or I probably should do the inside. I'll do that in a minute. The bobber is in red. It's so nice to be home and back in my room. I missed it. I came back in here and it was like not a minute had gone by. The project I left everywhere, it was still right here waiting for me. Finished it up, which is nice. And one more lure in Cajun Craze. And I didn't stamp that good. I see a gap over there. If ever you do that, you could try again. It might make his eyeball area oblong rather than a circle. But that's okay, and it just made it darker. It's fine. Just fine. Okay, and for the fish, mossy meadow. For the fish, just try to get his eyeball lined up, and then the rest of it will come right into focus. Eyeball, backside. Look at that. I colored just like that. Two-step stamping, it's that easy. Okay, and there's dies for everything. Don't we love that? Can you read in a different language? Futages salvage. Okra Roselonian Lost Lagoon. Rogue Rogue. Lemon Lime Twist. Grissaurus, of course. I know that Sapin Ombrage is shaded spruce. I don't know what language it is. Okay, so there's dies for all these, and the other dies I didn't pull out, but I'll get them. Let me cut these out. These I'm doing in vanilla, only because the designer paper is in vanilla. Well, I only have 3 of them. I didn't do the other one. That's okay. That's good. Because on here, see, I have these 3 lures and then the 2 fish for the inside. I have just 3 here. You could do as many as you'd like, though. Okay, let's build this card. Let's build it. The ribbon. Look at this. Is that just pretty or what? It's kind of like linen thread, all fancy. So just take a little bit to stretch across the top. A little bit of extra so you have room to glue. That's all it takes. And I'm using the last of my tear and tape. It's almost gone. I love tear and tape. It's really strong. And I'm just going to use the tear tape just to seal in. I'll show you here in just a minute. So stamp and seal, wrap it around. Okay, so now that that's stuck, you're like, oh, just put it on. But you don't know how many times I've come back and it pops off, and I have a little ribbon laying on the counter in front of the card. I'm like, oh no. So if you do a little bit of your tear tape, it locks it down, so there's no escaping. Oh, I was going to get fancy with the die. I think it's too late. I could show you though. So to get fancy with the die, yeah, I put the ribbon on. I'll show you how to do it. I did it on this one. I don't know that you could see it very much though. Okay, so after you cut out your paper, before you put the ribbon on, you can go right along that inner edge, and it just creates like a panel look. They're chopping up trees over there. I mean, that machine, it's getting it. It's really loud. It's so loud, it's almost like it's here on the property. Wow. Okay, so I'll show you what this does here. It just adds an extra little bit of detail to the panel. You can see it down here. I have it at the right angle. See right there? Okay, done. So this card is going this way. So to put the rope on, I'm just going to use dimensionals. And because it's textured, I'm going to use more than normal. Okay, 2 more. Okay, and there it goes. I turn it over. Right here. Right in the middle, color on color. You know, we don't do cheap around here. We do only good stuff. Happy retirement. Maybe I'll keep this one straight. This one is being all artsy. So, these fish, ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? They're swimming along. Put it up a little higher. Swimming along, and these are for the inside. This is all inside stuff. Then just a little bit of, this is like fish temptation. And it's supposed to be collage kind of style. See, I like that part, so I want that to show. I want to cover up fish face. Right there. Bobber. Well, this is good because the 2 reds, there is Cajun Craze and Real Red. Those can kind of be balanced by being on either end. Probably should have had a plan. Ooh, that looks good. There. Okay, just like that. Okay, so on the back of the words is going to be dimensionals. So I'll put glue right here on the fish fins top, and I'll put this one down flat with glue. And not disturb these others. The words are going to go on with dimensionals. It's like, how much can you do without disturbing the rest? I'll go back and put more dimensionals on. But I had it laid out all good. Oops. Is that okay or is that crooked? I think it might be crooked. That's better. And a couple of dimensionals. A little bit of glue right here. The fish, they get priority. They get to have their shining day on top. The other pieces could go underneath with glue. Well, that one is kind of, how about glue on this end? Actually, the whole thing. Glue over here and here. Can't hang off the end of the card. Okay, there it is. And, oop, that one goes on. Dimensionals definitely at the ends. and glue by that fin right up here. He's swimming. Okay, and then this one just gets stuck down, just like that. Okay, I'm going to let that dry just a little bit and then put in quite a few more dimensionals just to hold it in place. But in the meantime, while it's thinking about drying, this is what I wanted to add. Which ones? What color? I'm not sure about the pink, even though it might go with the fish. How about these here? Might look good. More of the same. Okay, how about these? Wonder if this is copper clay. Yeah, those look really good with that Cajun Craze lure. Oop, not straight. And then one other one. Okay, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of ribbon. And we can work on the inside, or let me see how dry this is, because maybe I could get more dimensionals. I think I could get more dimensionals on there now, because it was sparsely dimensionaled. Little fishtail. It's so easy just to cut it out of the designer paper. You know, we did that last month with Zany Zoo. Just the cute designer paper and cutting it out and having it as a focal point on the card. And that worked out well. I love that project. Maybe one more. Maybe right there. Okay, outside is done. Okay, so for the inside, of course we're going to do the water and the jumping fish, just like here. So there's one that has the little pattern on it. I hope you could see that pattern. Can you see it? Maybe you could see it better on here. See all that little detail? So that's going to go down here. Oh, and you know, because this paper is a little smaller, maybe I could get a better wave effect because the paper is smaller. Nope. See, these just are too similar. Oh, that's better. Okay. Just like that. But before I put those down, I want to do the water on there, and that's done in basic gray. And you could do it full strength or stamp off. So I'm going to stamp off a little bit of water all down here. water, water, water. Okay, good. I just want it as a background. And then this is going to go on here. The fish are going to be jumping, but I'm going to do a few of the lures there on the side. Let's see how many I can squeeze in. Bobber. Nice bright colors. I'm going to do that midpoint. If I do it too low, I might not see any of the red. My favorite one. Okay, and one more. See, I don't know if they should overlap because I'm going to be putting colors on them. Okay. Happy retirement. I want to put some words. What about good things come to those who wait. If you've been waiting for retirement and waiting, good things. And that I'll put right in the middle. Look at that. I love the font. Okay, and then let's get some color onto these little bits. We did basic gray. We already did the fish. Cajun craze. That's this one. And I find it best to line up the eyeball, and then the rest just naturally falls into place. Lost Lagoon. Okay. And Real Red. Yeah, there's a little overlap. Oh, I didn't stamp that good. Can I do it again? Should I do it again? Probably shouldn't have done it again. But I'm not going to do it over. Lemon lime twist. Right there. Okay. Oh, this one is a little bit of lemon lime twist. I think it's time to assemble. Isn't it nice to do easy cards, but they still look really good? Okay, so to do the water, I'm going to use a few dimensionals. At this point, just a few. Because I don't want to put on too many because I want to tuck the fish in. And then this, I want the waves staggering. So up, down. So I want it just kind of to, it could go down lower than that. Okay, and see how this little, the back layer of the Misty Moonlight, it still is on the vanilla paper? That's the goal. Okay, this is looking good. So to attach this, you know what, let me do the fish first. This fish, he can be like, he's done with his jumping. This guy is working up a jump. Yeah! I guess I'm assuming they're salmon. But no, all fish jump, right? Okay, so this one, I know dimensionals probably shouldn't be on the inside of a card, but sometimes that's just what happens. Okay, so he's coming down from his jumping. He's right there. Okay, this guy is getting all the energy to work up a jump. And I'll put more glue under there once I get the Misty Moonlight paper in place. Yeah, let's swim. Did you see Bug's Life where that one bug, he's like, let's go, fly, or something like that. That's what they're saying. Let's swim. Okay, so those fish are looking good. So to attach this, I might put a few more dimensionals on. I probably don't need to. Liquid glue. Maybe a thin layer or two. And I know I'm going to have to cut off the edges. And I'm probably going to get glue everywhere, but that's okay. Okay, so I have stuff to trim off on this end and this end. You know, there's just a little bit of white showing, but I think that's going to be good because on the sample, it gets a little bit lost. But if I had just a little ridge of vanilla, I think that would look good. Okay, y'all fishies. This one might need a dimensional there because it's kind of popping up. Understandably, there's a dimensional underneath the wave. Okay, so one more under his top fin. Is that a dorsal fin? Is it a fin or it's not a gill? Gills are the breathing part. Okay, so I just need to trim these. I'm kind of stalling just a minute to let them dry. Okay. And you know this card was really easy until the inside. Not that the inside is hard, but it was just cutting out designer paper, stamping, and cutting out a few things. You're done. But the inside, putting the waves in, and you don't have to do the waves. You could do just the lures. Look at this big old gap over here. Okay, not done quite yet. I don't want a big old gap. See how I was trying to smush them all together? Which one will fit in there? I kind of wanted to redeem myself with that one, but that's too big. Okay, that one. Oh, that's better. Now just a little bit of color. And I'll say, yeah, I planned all those in there. Strategically planned. There. Filled in. Good things come to those who wait. Like retirement. Okay. I think this card is almost done. Doesn't that look good? When it comes together and it all acts as a frame. Love it. Okay, and if you didn't see the one I did yesterday, oh, I put them way over there. It was a tacklebox card using all the same colors, the same bundle, but it was really cute. And I'd suggest going back just the previous video and watching that one. That one is fun too. But here is today's project. And I thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.